This hangout is live now.
Hi, Manal. I can't hear you.
Oh, nice.
Hi.
He can hear us.
Okay, then I don't need to type.
Uh,
Your volume is low, I
Before
think. It's not audible.
mine, mine.
No. Manal's voice.
Okay. Before the others join, what did you mean by community chat sessions? IRC kind of sessions. What?
Yep, I'm pinging the other guys in group.
Okay. Nice. We are live.
Hi. Yes, I just
Uh,
just heard you. We are
Mrinal,
not
no, you're
audible yet. Not yet, not yet. I heard something, but we are not audible yet.
you're inviting Mehul. Invite. Okay, give me 5 minutes. Mehul will join us in 5 minutes.
Hi, Manal. So, so he, he can hear anyway, right? So let's start anyway.
Mm-hmm.
We can wait for 5 more minutes and then start, right? We can start at 10:10.
10. Okay. So till then, under chat sessions, I mean the third item on agenda,
Anybody is
planning.
you?
What? Huh. Okay. Uh-huh.
Yeah, Mehul asked for 5 minutes.
Progress of task. Okay. We are being broadcasted live to a global audience of I don't know how many. I don't know.
Into
I was thinking of making a
yeah,
go.
template right. Keep it in the Etherpad so we can easily ping right.
Oh lol, that is easier.
Oh yeah.
No, no,
Just
no.
keep it template. Keep it updated.
Factor. Anyone left?
It's very calm and quiet here.
I'm just adding those missing people in your list.
Akshay is typing. What are you typing?
Hmm?
So
What?
in Telegram it says Akshay is typing for long.
I'm just you know writing down those usernames for the next time at least. I will.
Hey, hi.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Hi. Hi,
What's
Mehul.
up? Hi, hi. What's up?
Yeah, we are. Manal is not audible.
Okay.
Akshay, you and me are there.
Okay.
Apart from Manal, so he
Okay.
said he will join by text. So make sure you will read the group chat.
Yeah, sure, sure.
So Vishal is joining or not?
Vishal is
Any
joining in
idea?
5 minutes.
Huh? Yeah.
He's joining in 5 minutes.
Okay. So yeah, let's start then.
Yeah,
So
sure.
whoever joins, join by that time. Otherwise, we will take a long time. Otherwise,
Yeah, sure.
hope everybody went through the minutes last year, last meeting, and everybody went through the agenda.
Actually, this is my first meeting.
Agenda items we planned is one is discussing the progress of the task. Mehul, are you away? Mehul or Mrinal, both of you are available on last meeting or not?
No, I'm not. I'm not available now. This is my first meal.
Hmm?
This is my first meal.
Just a minute. Just a minute. I just need to increase my sound. Just a minute.
Seems that network issue is going there.
Some sound
Sir,
is
my
coming.
earphones here.
Hi.
Hey, hi.
Earphones.
Hi, Krishna.
Hi, Krishna.
Hello.
Mute your phone.
Hello. Yeah, hello.
Hello. Seems that someone has a network issue.
Hi, hi, hi.
Hello.
Looks like there
Hello.
is some song going on in the background.
I don't understand what is going on.
So can we start?
Yeah, sure.
Akshay, can
Go
you
ahead.
brief? Akshay, can you brief to last meeting and the task in last meeting? Then we can start from there. Actually,
Yeah. Last meet we were discussing about our immediate 1 month goals,
Mhm.
and we had decided we would make concentrate on teaching kids first. Uh, of those teaching fields, I don't think we have any ready yet. We're making one on net neutrality, zero rating, security, privacy, platforms for Android, all those stuff.
Okay.
Apart from okay,
yeah,
apart
especially
from those teaching kids, we were supposed to organize an event. Nashik event is already done.
not yet, not yet. I think we haven't file any of the budgets yet. We shall need to update. Vishal is planning an event in Nasik, but I
But
don't know the status.
We shall
something
be
was
joining.
happening.
Could you speak loud?
Anyhow, apart from the events, we are supposed to make a database of speakers, advocates, kind
Okay.
of. Uh, Vishal is the only person doing it now. He needs one more person. Uh,
I'm from Nasik.
Yeah,
Akshay. So I'm
yeah,
there with
good.
Mehul.
Vishal.
Yeah, good, good.
Yeah.
What event is going on there now? As in, I saw something on Facebook.
What?
Some event is going on in Nasik now.
Yeah. Right now we are running a most summer camp. Since we are doing from the last 3 months, and just 2 days ago we have conducted app days in Nasik as well.
Okay. So there are uh, se- sessions for advocacy policy events. Like, do you talk about clarity and all during those camps?
Can you repeat again? Yeah, I can't hear you properly.
Do you talk about net neutrality or any such issues in those camps? We were thinking of including a session about
Yep, yep.
those in
Actually,
every event.
I'm
yep,
checking for last
sure.
meeting.
Yeah, sure, sure. Or actually, I have conducted a net neutrality campaigning in my college as well.
Can you
Okay.
repeat? I didn't get it properly. Hello?
I said that I have conducted a net neutrality campaigning in my college.
Okay. Okay. So about net
If you want, I
neutrality.
can share my blog link, which I have done.
Yeah, make sure whenever you do a program, make sure you will send a link so we can keep that as documented as an advocacy event.
Yeah, already
Uh,
done. Even though I have sent the link into community mailing link as well.
yeah, you already done right. When was it?
Yeah, it's I
Oh,
have
I
conducted
sent
that
that.
in I think in the last month.
Last month. Okay, okay. So Akshay, take a note and
Wait,
we need to keep
I will
that
share it to
documented.
you.
Yeah. So we need to keep a track of how many advocacy events are happening in the country. In between last meeting, what we discussed is mainly these points. Check the link. Uh, yeah, and the major decisions were something like we created some subtasks, something like we need to create a speaker database of advocacy, speaker database on advocacy topics. Then we needed a speaker request form. Then we
Okay.
need an event report collection mechanism, just like what you had done an event, and we need to make sure that how many advocacy events you conducted will be properly recorded. Also, the teaching kits and its coordination need to be done, because in webmaker there are two kind of teaching kits. One is technical and other is the issue based. That's basically advocacy teaching kits, and that need to be created. Then there is a team interaction which will make sure that each Mozilla or webmaker event happening in this country will have a Mozilla advocacy slot. So then another part is PR for advocacy events. So Vishal took up some tasks, Akshay took up some tasks, I took up some tasks, and that's what check the link I shared. And if somebody else can volunteer on these tasks for coordination, it will be really good. Hmm. So that is what discussed in last meeting primarily, and also we decided
Okay.
uh, every month for second Saturday 10 o'clock will be our usual meeting timing. So this is what happened in the previous meetings.
Okay.
So yeah. So in this meeting, the agenda items is something like for taking the follow up from that task list, uh, and discussing and how we can activate more Indian community more into advocacy topics. These are the two challenges in front of us. Yeah. So I got your link. Yeah. Okay. Krishna, any you're from
Yeah, I was like, you're like, you're on some task, right? You're doing some work, like you mentioned. Were you meaning the task force, or like, were you meaning you're working on something?
task. So the post policy maybe if you need an intro, it's in Mozilla India there are a lot of task forces already. You may be already aware about that. Mehul left. Okay. Uh,
So
yeah.
what are we
So
discussing?
there are multiple task forces under Mozilla India, and policy advocacy is relatively new task force created in last task force meeting. Hmm.
Yeah.
So, uh, policy
Is this the
advocacy.
first task force meeting?
I think it was a first task force meetup. I think earlier it was supposed to do along with the community Mozilla India community meetup. So
Why,
this
why,
time there
why
was a
don't we
task force
try
meetup.
hello? Hello?
Yeah, tell
Why
me.
don't we try Mozilla? I mean Firefox hello.
Firefox Hello does not have a group chat feature. It's one to one.
Let's try developing it.
It does not have a group chat feature. It's one to one. So that's why we couldn't able
And
to use
who's
that.
tweeting this event?
Which who
Are we
is
tweeting this event?
not yet.
Okay.
No, it's something like it's something like group community meetup, right? So
Okay.
if you want, feel free to tweet. But this is more like a we monthly call, which we discuss how we can work together as a group. So this time
Okay.
we couldn't able to publicize much because this was first meeting and the blog post just went out today morning. So the less participation is understood. Last meeting there was an IRC session and almost 24 people participated in the last meeting. So,
So moving on, let's
you
see
are new
what's
to the
the agenda.
advocacy. You are new to the advocacy task force, right, Krishna?
Yeah, yeah,
So I request you to go through the blog page, wiki wrote. Yeah, I'll share the link now. Yeah,
sure,
to get a background info on the task force, and
sure.
you can also and Akshay can give you the link for joining in Telegram group. Hmm. So we will be in touch and we will be discussing most of the
Yeah,
developments through the Telegram group.
I think he's in the group already.
Hmm? He's in the group already. Okay, that's fine. Krishna is already in the group, right? Okay. So you're from which city, Krishna?
I am from Chennai.
Chennai.
Actually from Hyderabad, but I am a part of Mozilla Chennai.
Oh, cool. I think you're the first person from Chennai, right? In our task force, maybe.
Sorry?
I think you are the only one from Chennai policy advocacy task force now.
No, I guess there is Shreyas,
Yeah, Shreyas is more a Bangalorean now.
there is Vigneshwaran.
Oh yeah,
He's
Vignesh.
more in, I mean, into now scroll back.
Yeah, this is where we need a geographical list of people who are into advocacy topics.
That would be great actually, right?
So
Yeah, it will be good. Mrinal is hearing, right? It will be good if somebody can give the link to Telegram group to Mrinal.
yeah, I'll send that. Can we
Yeah, Mrinal
start
is up
with
for
the
advocacy.
blog?
Yeah, Mrinal is volunteering for advocacy speaker database building. Please document uh, that. I'll
Okay.
add. Make sure that we will be reading his points as well. Yeah, on coming to this meeting, this is something like we need to build a structure for this task force. And last month, what we did is one, we set up a discourse category for India in Mozilla Advocacy discourse itself. So just follow the discussions and announcements in that group and be active on the discussions there. So whichever issue it's better to discuss publicly on that group uh, on whichever advocacy topic it is. So I'll give the link now. It's already in the blog post of Mozilla India.
It's everywhere in the wiki.
This is the yeah. This is the so coming back to the topics. Last month, one is we created basic infrastructure, something like a Telegram group. We had an initial chat. We created these subgroups, and then uh, yeah, all the process is documented by the huge work of Akshay. Then I attended one policy event of Government of India, which is not on behalf of Mozilla, but at the same time I presented Mozilla Trust as well. There is some government policies are building up for supporting open source, supporting open APIs, supporting open standard policies already there. The one open data policy is coming up. So uh, many similar star open policies are coming up right now. So just send him the Hangout link. He can directly join. So there is no yeah
Okay, I'll do that.
yeah just
Hey, you can continue. I've sent
send
the
that
link.
link. Send that link. Never. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yep.
coming back to the topic, then in the this new a lot of open policies are coming up, and there is a need of proactively involving these policies because this is the first time such a policy and with an implementation framework is coming up. Check the advocacy discourse or discussions on that. So that actually gives us a good room for engaging with the government, and also gives us if for example if a open source policy is there in practice for the e-governance in India, which is a very solid policy, and the policy says it is mandated to e-governance, and so we if so it automatically makes it as an advocacy topic, our marketing topic. So if we are approaching a government institution, and we can easily say that government of India have an open source policy, and you have to follow the policy to make sure that it is so and Firefox completely open source. At the same time, maybe the X competitor or Y competitor may not be totally open source. So just adopt Firefox. That's a strong reason to push Firefox, right? In, in the same way, the policies like open API policy, which helps Firefox OS ecosystem in a major way. Firefox OS or the Firefox the app ecosystem in a major way, because if government is releasing open APIs, that means we can create more open applications which is accessible for the people in India. So yeah, so we need to go through the policies and just find out which are the good points which we can take care and we can take, and we need to educate the community on those policy points. So automatically, the larger community can work and advocate these points, make sure that we are working. We have better space in the market as per the government policies. So it will be a government adoption of Firefox or Mozilla products will be easier, a lot more easier. Am I audible?
Yep.
So that's so I just think about I just thinking about creating a series of blog posts on explaining which are these policies and how it is important. So that's one part. Second, we need the teaching kits. We need the teaching kits ready. So last month we discussed about some teaching kits, but there is not much progress made on that. Hi, Vishal.
We know. Hi, Vishal.
Any comments or anything?
Vishal is joined.
Yeah.
Actually, we are already making one teaching. We are already ready.
Vishal, can you hear us?
He said he has a bad internet.
Then fine. Okay, okay.
Okay.
So, Vishal, we were talking about a brief of last meeting and the pending task.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
What is happening? Hello? I think Anivar has lost his internet connection. So he was talking about forming a series of blog posts.
Okay.
And I think what he has in mind is three particular things from the government. Okay, Aniva just said that he has a power cut. So, can you hear me? Yeah, Aniva is back. I don't know what he's doing. Fine.
Hello.
So he was talking about open policy, I mean open APIs and open source policy. Uh, Open source policy is about adopting free software for all the
Because
government organizations, government institutions, and open APIs is about adopting APIs that will allow interoperability between departments, and it will also let public use those API for whatever innovative use they can come up with. So uh, we really hope that these are very good moves from the government, and therefore it is good if we can write about these on the blog and let people know about these good things that the government is doing. It's like when they were talking about net neutrality issue, we said, okay, the government is bad, they're not implementing it properly. So when they're doing good things, we ought to show them, tell everyone that they're doing good things, and also make use of that opportunity to use those new policies. And one more thing is that they're still requesting comments. So
it's
we are
no, because
requesting
they are not requesting comments. Akshay,
Mozilla.
they are not requesting comments. It's already finalized.
Okay, so what about those licensing? I don't know. You were written in the.
The good part is that there are a lot of problems also with the policies. At the same time, the good part is the open source policy is thinking about building a framework in which community is also involved.
Okay, so for that, we are now asking Mozilla to pitch in and extend Mozilla support
Yeah, we need to
to
ask
the
that.
government.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that will create us a better opportunity, because at the same time there are a lot of criticism against these policies from the industry itself. For example, all the industry bodies, all the trade associations, ranging from CII, ranging from that Wiki, NASCOM, everybody is started to criticize government because they adopted a policy which mandating open source. So automatically the whole closed source companies may lose business.
Oh yeah. That they had written something about that.
So bringing some support from open source communities to government is also very important. So that will increase our policy space.
Hmm. Yeah. So by involving in this issue, now we will have more visibility. That's what you mean.
Yeah.
Hello? Okay. So which are the posts? Which are the topics you'll be writing about? Near?
Yeah. Initially, most important right now is the open source policy. So if there is a thread initiated in the Discord. It's good if many of us can read that and start discussing the points and creating a blog post. And so there are positives as well as negatives in the policy, which is it's not totally positive policy. Just a minute, my power came back.
Okay.
Can you?
Yeah, so these are, what do you mean? Are these set in stone, or
Back.
can we still hope to change these policies? I mean, if there are negatives.
For example, it's negatives means the policy is talking about RSC based adoption alone, request for comments based adoption, because request for proposals based adoption alone. At the same time, when you
Okay.
look at the open source adoption in India, let it be government
Mm-hmm.
departments, or let it be maybe something like courts in all the courts in India are using open source. That's called e-code project. So all those adoption happened because there were some committed staff within these organizations, and they advocated for free software and converted all the systems into free software, and made sure that it will be. And for example, eCode project is using completely Firefox within codes to document everything as browsers for browsers and web compatibility. We haven't even made a case study out of it yet. So there are many projects like that happening in various parts of India, happening only because of the committed staff within the organization. But at the same time, the policy is talking about request for proposals alone. So automatically, the people like TCS and other companies will step in and give the solution. But at the same time, the silent adoption by the developers within an institution is not properly addressed in the policy. If you need to counter negative, this is an example.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, let's discuss it later in the group. So this meeting, I think we need to focus more on plus positives and minus. So let's people read the policy and comment on the discuss thread. That will be the better strategy. Otherwise, it will be boring because policy is always a boring stuff.
Okay, so through those discussions, we will find out the pros and cons, and in the end, summarize all those in the blog post.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which are the positive angles, which is in line with the Mozilla values, and something which is, if something is there which is against the Mozilla values, we need to point it out. And yeah, that's all. And make it as a tool for, and make it as a brief for the wider Mozilla community to advocate the issues.
Okay, yeah. It will give us lessons on what are good in the long term and what are bad policies in the long term.
Yeah, that I can do. The policy briefs, the policy documents can be converted into small briefs for the community. That I can do.
Okay.
I'll do that series part anyway. But it will be good if more people can involve in the discourse thread and discuss the positives and negatives than making it as a work and making it as a collective effort.
Okay. Fine. So can we move to the next thing? Community chat sessions on awareness topics.
So while we are discussing about all these issues, let it be net neutrality or let it be privacy or let it be some even online security surveillance, there are multiple people in India who are working so long on these topics, and we may be relatively new to these areas, right?
Yeah.
So it's just a suggestion from me to call some people, at least one person per meeting as a guest for one session, and have an online session on net neutrality, maybe have an online session on anonymity, have an online session on surveillance, to bring up expertise outside Mozilla to our some of our community advocacy sessions.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
We could have Q&A, question and answer sessions.
Yeah, for example, some days back I posted a film link into the Telegram group, which is talking about cyber security in India. So it features people like Usha Ramnathan, she's a lawyer and very high profile lawyer, and she was part of the National Advisory Committee at the time of last UPA government. And Malavika Jairam is a lawyer. She's focusing on privacy topics. She was part of Privacy India. So what about bringing some people like that to our community meetings and get chat sessions to make more awareness on these topics?
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Usha will not come. Usha is not using even online any online chat session. So similarly, then okay about is something like RMS.
Okay.
She does not even use mobile phones.
Maybe we can hold offline meetings and record her sessions and upload on YouTube.
He's always preferred to mode on silent mode. He's always preferred to on silent mode.
Yeah, my power is back anyway. Good.
Yeah, that's very good.
So apart from calling experts, community
Yeah.
chat session, this community, the one we are
Chat
having
or hang also.
tonight, community call,
Yeah. In
and then
there can it can be done in two ways. One is we can make an exclusive session for these people, or bring them to our community calls. Both approaches are possible. Which will be better?
I mean, it might depend on the profile of the speaker. If he or she is a high profile speaker, we will have to give a dedicated slot. Or otherwise, if they're willing to join us, we could.
Yeah. So and maybe it will also raise more interest if it is a community call session. If that will bring more attention to the community call also, so more people will join
Oh yeah,
in the
that's right.
task force. We can grow bigger. So getting a good speaker will also focus on getting uh, people who are interested in the topic. So we can easily filter out who is interested in net neutrality, who is interested in privacy, who is interested in cybersecurity. Everything can be easily filtered out.
Okay, you are
So
talking
which
about
will be
this.
better? What do you think, Vishal, Mehul?
Yes, yes. Hello.
Uh,
Yeah, what's your question?
Yeah, my internet is again down.
Okay.
So it's complete power cut here from today afternoon. So now it's I'm again on power cut.
you
So
are
switching
in
back to
Bangalore. Okay, this is happening in Bangalore. Fine. Do we? I mean, what is that fourth item? New campaigns for events.
that's an open item anyway.
Oh
That's an
yeah.
open item. And what campaign ideas we can think, because net neutrality we anyway need follow up actions, which we haven't done anything yet, but it's not solid yet. We only pointed some issue like with the missed calls, which also got attention, but we done it more individually than a group. So as a group, we haven't done any campaign yet. So if there is some campaign ideas we can propose and initiate, that will be also good. At the same time, we need to continue the work on toolkits and building the, structures for how to move forward. Basically, the teaching kids to move forward, which is not done yet. So campaigns can be something which can be done on top of that.
Campaigns based on teaching.
Yeah.
I think that will take more impact.
Mm-hmm.
Campaigns and as well as events. So automatically, if we are planning an event right now, we can do it after by after 1 month, right? We haven't done anything yet. So maybe even advocacy sessions in various parts of India is also a good idea. It may be depending on existing set of people, or we can plan it something like we are holding a meeting in some other part. Uh, for example, maybe this open source policy. Maybe we can hold a meeting in Bangalore, or a meeting in because Delhi there was a consultation with the free software community.
Mhm.
Maybe if there is a option to partner with a software freedom law center and host a similar consultation in Bangalore. So similarly, this even the policy can be used as our open API specification. We can we can step in something like we having a meeting with the developers and the government on what we want. Actually, the developers want. So from open API specification. So if what happens in if we can do enough homework, we can do some events like that. So automatically the people who are developing apps can talk to the government guys. We can be the interface in which bringing the government guys and the app developers together at one table. Be a clear open web focus. So these are the possibilities actually. But as a prerequisite, Mozilla need to we need to ask the policy the Mozilla advocacy team to check the policies and take suggest their comments.
Yeah.
That is a prerequisite for that.
Yep. Anyone?
Hello.
Yep. Anyone?
Yeah. Who is this?
Okay. Yeah, this is Mehul.
Okay. Mohammed.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't see you yet. I switched off.
Okay. Okay. If we need to run a campaigning, I think we need to start from now. I think we need to discuss all this thing, and we need to find out the place and where we need to do this kind of stuff. We need to pre-plan, because group campaigning make more impact rather than to go individually and tell them something about the security and the need to time.
Hello. Can you? I can't hear you properly. Can you be a bit more loud?
Okay. Okay. As you have said that we need to run a campaigning, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we need to pre-plan all those stuff, because as you said that group campaigning that could more impact rather than to go individually and tell them about that what is not neutrality, what is privacy, what the major things you need to take care of.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we need to prepare, because I have already done a campaigning in the Nasik, and actually that actually takes great impact, and they means more and more, almost I think more than 50 plus people actually participate, and they have involved. So I think that could get more better. So if we people are from the different community, we all together, so that will take much more height.
Yeah, great. It will be really great. We need to do similar kind of things. I need people like you to take lead in some campaign and plan the campaign well.
So we are always there, and we are already doing it. And
Yeah, because
whenever we get chance,
don't wait for in all the advocacy stuff. Don't wait for anybody to propose a campaign or framework. Just propose it and do it yourself. That's the way advocacy works.
Yeah, even I want to like to share you one thing. As we are know that we are running more summer camp. In every summer camp, we are even the one time, even the 10 minutes or 15 minutes or half an hour, we are talking about the privacy and security, and what the things we need to do for the Mozilla privacy security. And this is like a default agenda for all of us, because Mozilla privacy and security, that was a default part for our for last 1 month.
And this is a point in which the teaching kits are coming in.
Right, and we are already planning it, and I think we need to make out all the teaching it. Actually, that will help others, so they can go through it and they know more about it.
Yeah, this is.
I need your input for those teaching kits, as in what are the best ways to make people aware of privacy implications, security implications, and all that. I am expecting that.
Okay. As per my thinking, first of all, we need to take a session of those on the individual committee, and let them speak about what they are feeling about privacy, what they know about it, and then we will let them know that actually what the privacy security things, what they need to take cover about it, and how they can other people take care about it. I think there are very less people that actually know about the privacy and security, because we are, as you know, that in the community we are taking the session about privacy and security, but the thing is they only know about it, only the saving the password on the only the security. Those are the privacy and security things. Actually, those are not. Yeah, that is they're in mind. Actually, we need to change those stuff. Because if they are aware, they can make other people aware.
Mm-hmm.
That is
So
the thing. Yeah.
the next
Yeah.
week I'll keep asking you about how you do it. I mean, what the actual exercises, actual activities you've done, so that I can make a proper teaching it. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, sure. And I'm already making on it, and within I think in this week I'll share you my teaching aids. And if you want me to make some more teaching aids, just let me know anytime. I'll do that.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant then. I'll just
Yep.
add your name to that working.
Yeah,
Okay.
Vishal is saying something. Yeah.
Actually, me and Vishal have already discussed about those stuff, and we are already making on it. Vishal is he's also making their teaching it, and I mean we are all together and making some interesting teaching it, so people get let a great idea, and they can after reading those teaching it, after go through the teaching it, they can be impressed. No, I should go for it, and we can do, and we can participate it. We can involve it.
Yeah. Yeah. Correct.
Yeah. By the way, another thing is when if another point is apart from these things, the social media pages are now created. There is a Twitter page and a Facebook page just created, and by next week we need to popularize them. Whoever needs access, just ping me. Or I can share you the access.
Okay. So
Please
someone
share
has
those.
joined. Sagar has joined, I think.
Sagar is
Yes,
here.
Sagar.
Hi.
Yes, Sagar.
Hi, Sagar.
Mehul,
Yep. Yep.
uh, the kits you already made, please
Okay.
put links in that get working etherpad. I mean this one I just shared.
Yeah, sure, sure. Actually,
Yeah,
the
okay.
final touch-up is pending. Once that done, I'll share it you immediately. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Sagar,
Yeah, can you hear
still
me?
losing the audio.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I'm
What's up?
not able to hear you.
Yeah,
We are
I have
almost
problem with my
done.
bandwidth, so nothing.
yeah, I am struggling with the power cut here, so we are on the same page.
So today we were talking about all those stuff. A series of blog posts on policies of the government, holding chats with experts, and leading more campaigns, which are all on the other pad. If you want, you can see that, Sagar. And I think if anyone has anything else to ask or take you or give, as in to take or give, this is the time. What is this? Mrinal, you are
Vishal, is
muted.
there any update on the event you planned in Nasik? Vishal?
Hello. Yes. Ask me what are you asking?
Yeah, Vishal, last meeting, Vishal was saying he was planning a net neutrality event in Nasik.
Net to that event. Uh, yeah, for next month. Yep.
Hmm?
Yes. Because next month, as you know, that we have a makeup party, right?
Okay.
Okay. So on that time, we are planning some big events in Nasik. So at that time, we are thinking about that. Why don't we take one net neutrality campaigning over there as well? Because there
Okay.
must be more crowd. So I think people should get aware about it, and they can involve it, and they must know about it, that what is net neutrality and how they can participate in, how they can involve it, and how they can aware more people.
Okay. So when you are planning about it, please do add whatever you are planning to that get working
Hmm.
etherpad
Yeah, sure.
because that will make tracking easier.
Yeah, sure. And actually, in this week we'll share you all those things because you know the date is not yet fixed. In this week we'll confirm the date and we'll surely let you know.
Yeah, good, great.
Yeah, actually we are already discussing this stuff. We are taking some means we are finding some interesting place where we are collaborate and we are getting get together. And yeah, this thing is already in pipeline. And once this comes, I'll definitely let you know, guys.
Mm-hmm.
And hope this can
Okay.
be agar more people and hope lots of people are getting involved in and we can have some big group.
Yeah, great. That would be our first biggest event, I guess.
The Calicut University program they contacted multiple times, and but I was a bit busy till last week, so I couldn't able to follow it. Even though I haven't filed budget or anything for that, I think that event can be done along with the Mozilla partnership without any event, budgets, because college is even ready to spend the budgets. So
Okay.
that's a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
So I think within the end of this month we can do that.
Yep, sure.
So our action items for this meeting would be just uh, continuing all those tasks in the last weeks. I mean last months.
Yeah, I think another thing we need to do is we need to closely examine and study the developments on net neutrality. Also, also this another possibility is we haven't used that Tejas issue much. The actually the injecting of JS code in uh, Telecos injecting JavaScript code in user session.
Oh
So
yeah.
actually, that's a good issue with the potential. Right now, it's in attention as well. So that's a possible
Mm-hmm.
campaign topic. Even not a big local level campaign. Maybe through social media campaign, it's a good topic
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Tejas is a Mozillian and a geolocation scout.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
yeah, so we need to take credit of that issue on one side, and second, this helps us in the net neutrality campaign very much because right now what these people are doing is completely against IT Act.
Yeah.
So we can easily portray that telecos are uh, for the telecos and injecting JavaScript to user sessions is a violation of privacy and it's a privacy topic. At the same time, there is no privacy law in India. So along with IT Act, it is anyway in the lines of IT Act, it is a punishable offense. But these people are doing the same thing, and this is what it says. The same thing is happening in the net neutrality domain as well. So,
Yeah. We can draw
so it is
comparisons.
easier to give the bad picture to the on the telecos, bad stamp on the telecos, and link it with the other issue. So, if they are ready to correct it, we can work together easily, right?
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, there is one more thing we need to take care about because the Firefox OS, hey, Firefox or Android, the participation team have a plan for India pilot. I think in you people, I think they are focusing on Marathi. Any of you are from Marathi language, right? Is it Marathi?
Marathi is spoken in Maharashtra, I guess.
I think Vishal is.
Yeah, you are. Firefox or Android have a plan for FNEC India testing on Marathi language.
That's great.
Okay, I'll type, no problem.
Vishal is Marathi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We should.
We should, right?
Yeah, we need to follow heartbeat process. Yeah, but what matters at last is Firefox or Android user count, right?
Hmm. They're trying to increase the count, and they're doing a lot of experiments of what works, what doesn't work.
Heartbeat.
It's all in the participation or for the human.
I don't know anything about who is initiating and who this is a pad I found. Shared the link in the Mozilla. Nobody informed me anything, but there is some plans are going on, and some people are already in it. And I think not much people from advocacy team is there, and they are planning something on equal rating as well. It will be good. Some of us can get involved into that team. I don't know. I am new to the rep program, so I don't know much about how it works and how these things are going. So some of you are more experienced than me on Mozilla stuff. So it will be good to use your experience in participating some of these. Just see the link I posted. And there was no mail list announcement or anything. So there was also a Firefox mini discussion going on because Firefox they are also planning to build a mini version of Firefox. So, but somebody from our team, that Mozilla advocacy team, must be there on the Fennec in their team. Uh, otherwise that equal rating issue we can't address well. I think we need to make sure that we have a say in that. Just end of the pad, George is suggesting something like what we offer a deal which to people 100 MB of data free then download of Android. So this is something like so how that is implementing is a critical concern for us. Otherwise, whole our equal rating or zero rating effort will be backfired. So we need to make sure that that will work well.
And we need to keep ourselves updated on what is happening. So
Yeah,
Yes.
we need to keep update. Whoever be there, keep also update the staff sources what is happening because especially on the zero rating stuff. So otherwise we can't do much. Because otherwise our campaign will be backfired if it is. Yeah, yeah. They are piloting with Marathi in Maharashtra.
and you can expect that the successes from that experiment will be replicated all over India. So if
Yeah, yeah.
they're launching a 100 MB plan there, it might come all over India.
That's great.
So whoever involving from task force need to make sure that this plan will be done in sync with the task force. Otherwise, it's a failure chance for all the neutrality issues zero rating issues we build up. That's my only concern in that.
Okay. I hope Vishal.
Yeah. So Vishal will be there, right? Okay. That is good.
Uh, is there anything else?
Uh, that's all for the time being. Anything else from you people? Yeah.
Uh, I just wanted to ask you that this kind of means like meetup will be having it in every week or in a month or in a 15 days or something like that.
Eh?
Means I have a question.
Yeah,
Okay, means this type of conversation or this type of call that will be having in every week or 15 days or in a month,
Every
every month.
month,
every
second
1 month.
Yeah.
I think what we need to do is something like a task and update, right?
Okay,
We need to decide on task and we need to update on the progress, right?
right.
Yeah, maybe even we are creating a if we are creating a GitHub and following up with a task update is also a very good way of working on it.
Hmm. Okay.
See. So
Vishal
in
is as
meeting,
yeah.
so the another thing we discussed is how we can plan this with segments. Maybe if we can bring some expert and talk about some issue for some 15 minutes or 20 minutes, or maximum half an hour, and then we switch to community meetings after that. It's also a good
Okay.
strategy.
Okay, you are talking about the guest session, right?
You are talking about the monthly meeting, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about the Gandhi meeting, but right now you had
Yeah.
said that we are calling some expert and we are having the discussion, and then later on we can have some kind of meet, right?
Because at this current point, this yeah, Vishal, I will come back to that. I'll answer to Mehul first and then come to that. Okay. So then,
No, he's very patient. Don't worry.
so
Vishal is
in
very
the community meeting, there are two ways we can do a every month, second Saturday, 10 p.m. we can have a community meeting as usual. There is no problem with that. But at the
yeah.
same time, to bring more attention to the community meeting and get more participation from the community, I think it
Mhm.
is good to have an expert talking about some issue for a half an hour slot, and then we will switch to the community meeting. Maybe we can start at 9:30 or half an hour earlier, and then we will switch to community meeting. So automatically more participation will be there. The expert can
Okay.
leave after the 30 minutes.
Yeah, right. That is what I'm asking.
Yeah. So which is
And
up to us for planning. We can before next meeting we can plan it in the Telegram group and announce it after that.
okay, and one more question. The means the guest who means for whom which are we invite, that should be in a Mozilla community, or we can contact some person who's better know about the privacy, security, or about the net neutrality, or something like that. So we can, or cyber security. Can we call them and can we have their guest session?
Yeah, what we need to, yeah, I think we don't need to restrict ourselves in the Mozilla community, because at the same time, what we need to make sure is Mozilla values need to be ensured.
Yeah,
People who
right,
are
right,
aligning with the Mozilla values, we can call from anybody. There is no issue with
right.
that.
Okay, okay, that is what I'm
Yeah.
asking. Thank you
I
so
think
much. Thank you.
if you are limiting to Mozilla community, I think people with the experience on these topics is relatively very low. And
Mhm.
our challenge in front of us is making more people aware about these issues and create a brigade of people who can active on these topics, right?
Right, right. And that actually help us a lot now, because after that we can also let our team know that what is going on, what we can tell them more information about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Coming to Vishal's question, it's you are talking about which merging, Vishal? We are working with the global advocacy team. We are very much synced with David Steer and Sasi and all those people. So it's in very much in sync. Uh, yeah, actually they modeled us and they created task force category for all the world, but not this point. Till this point nobody started working, and we are the people who are setting the room. We work with advocacy team closely for creating our instance in the Mozilla advocacy instance. Right now we have a category, and who please actively join in that category and discuss issues and post new issues, everything, or post events or post your updates. So just like Mehur, if you done an event, you can post event report in that category. So that's a good way of documenting it in the Mozilla advocacy discourse. I
Yeah,
think
for
you
sure.
can scroll up and find the link. Yeah, I shared the link a bit some time back. Oh no, yeah, that is before Vishal joining. I'll post it again. Yeah. Yeah. So in that category, keep posting on advocacy issues or events or updates, whichever related to advocacy and policy. We can go ahead and do that. And also we filed a bug for advocacy policy category creation in rep portal, and now you can edit your rep profile, add advocacy and policy as a topic of interest for you, and whenever you are filing an event related to policy and advocacy, just select that in even functional areas. So all these are can be done. So right now, in last month, most of our work was creating infrastructure for task force working, which is almost over now. So now we need to focus more on work. We have a discourse now, we have social media pages now, we have uh, a proper blog post and announcement now. So, so can we wind up the meeting? Vishal, anyway, what do you say? I think am I answered your questions? Yeah, then good night, everybody. I think Akshay left
Finally,
already.
yeah, I think all those have slipped.
Yeah. Okay, then. Good night,
Okay,
everybody.
bye.
Sagar. Yeah, Akshay,
Bye,
bye bye. We are winding up
bye,
the meeting.
Vinar. Good night. Bye, Vinar. Good night.
Good night.
Bye, Vishal. Good night.
Now, Sagar has some question. Yeah. Please
Okay.
shoot, please shoot. Sagar, can you have a question? Yeah.
Go ahead, Sagar.
You can type if you are not audible. So now we need to the pending major task is uh, one is speaker database, second the event request form, third teaching kits. So these are the major tasks which need to be done as early as possible. And fourth is integration with the Mozilla clubs. I think
Okay.
apart from Sayers, nobody else yeah not yet signed. I think we have. I prefer to get our Ankit into this because he is already one of the country leaders in clubs, right?
Which
So
club you are talking about, Vinar?
Mozilla clubs need a strong advocacy component, right?
Mozilla clubs you are talking about, right? Which have
Yeah,
created by Shreyas. Actually, I
Mozilla
was.
the Mozilla clubs need to have an advocacy focus as well, along with the education focus, right? Because for education on advocacy issues is also important. So we need a close integration with the Mozilla clubs for this task force. And somebody who are active in webmaker and clubs need to take care of this interlinking.
I think Shreyas has told me about this. Actually, we have had an community call last week, right? About
We,
this
we,
because I
ha-
was
we have
part of
Shreyas
it.
in the, we have Shreyas in the task force and we have Angit in the task force. Both of them, I think both of them are active in the clubs, and if it will be very good if we can ask them to take the lead.
Yeah, right. Ankit is also there. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sagar is
Sagar
again here.
Hani, Sagar Hani joined the group. So Sagar, please shoot the question. You can type it here. Type it.
I
Vishal,
think he
can you
has
check it
also
with
bad
Angit?
internet.
I mean, what I said is clubs in advocacy topic integration with the clubs. Because basically clubs are right now coming under webmaker. At the same time, clubs need to have an advocacy focus as well. Education have a strong advocacy component as well, right? So integrating this task force closely with Mozilla clubs need someone who are active in both task force as well as in uh, webmaker, both, right? So in our team, in our task force, there are two people who are most active on clubs. One is Angit, and the second is
Yes.
Reyes. It will be good. We can get both of them to lead that initiative. Mm. So it will be good. You can check with Angit because I think it is sometime since he joined in the or I will mail him whichever will be good, better.
Actually, I was in that group as well.
Okay.
Yeah, and last time we have done we have had an hangout meet, and Shreyas has told about all those things, what we need to do about the web maker and what their plan about the web maker clubs and how they can collaborate with each other. All this we already discussed, and hope we can, means we are already on it and will help to more looking for more web maker club to collaborate.
Sagar, we can request webmaker and other communities to have plan advocacy slots, but requesting apart from requesting, making it compulsory is a bit more difficult. But our plan is something like having one advocacy slots in all Mozilla events happening in India, but it's just our plan. So people have to agree with that. Whoever can do the connections because in advocacy, connections matters always. So take initiative, do whatever you can, and keep the group informed. That's the best way of functioning in advocacy.
Sure, sure.
Okay.
Will do indeed.
So can we wind up? Then Sagar already left.
Yeah, he has again left. I think he has
He's
got his
coming back.
answer. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. Actually, we are here. He's going and coming, he's going and coming. We are welcoming you.
Yeah. So can we wind up? Hmm. I'm on
Sagar,
my data lab.
You can talk in the group also. I mean, the Telegram group also.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
we are there as
I
well.
mean, nobody talks there. Everyone just
Keep,
forgets it.
keep discussions active there. Hmm.
I can see only you, I mean, your Avinar and Akshay for the thing.
For me, it is a way to keep notes of everything. I mean, I
Yeah,
go
right.
go back and take down documentation notes.
Right.
Yeah, Akshay did I have to give a kudos to Akshay because
Yeah,
he did wonderful work of documenting all the task force process, and that was a huge work, actually.
I know it, I know it. Kudos to you. Great work, Akshay.
Thank you, thank you. Now, can we wind up and sleep?
Yeah, right. Yes, you can sleep. I hope Sagar is not having any question right now.
Anywhere I got a reply.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Uh, is it okay for me to add this on YouTube? I mean, this video. Does anyone have an
Yeah, sure.
objection?
I think
Yeah. Okay.
I think since it is a small meeting, do we need to add it on YouTube? I think we can create a page later and document future discussions there. That will be better, I think. We can.
Anyhow, it will be saved as a private video in my playlist in case we need it for something. I can make
Yeah, right. Do
later.
it, do it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Now I'll just
later we anyway need a page creation in Google Plus for documenting these things because each Hangout can be automatically documented into a YouTube channel assigned with the Plus, right? So
yeah.
anyway, yeah, that will be the easiest way for handling it. And then another part is, yeah, yes, yes.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you need to document, yeah, anyway, go to Akshay will have that video. It's not an issue.
Keep that
So
video.
Okay.
then, till Firefox OS brings conference support, we need to use Hangout.
There are some other apps or something, and then Groupon by Applet, but that is audio only.
Hey, there are even WebRTC based conference apps. But the problem
Yeah.
is some of the WebRTC there are two strong specifications. One is Chrome based and other is this. There is an open source solution.
Hmm.
I forgot its name, but that
Rocky.
works only on Chrome.
Yeah, there is one that works on everything, but I don't know how it handles bandwidth. I mean, with WebRTC, there's no compression. It be just like going here, there, direct connections. Okay. Anyhow, good night.
Anyway, good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night, Akshay. Good night, Avinar. Good night, Vishal.
Good night, my
Bye.
whole wish. Anyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bye bye.
Anyway, still power cut here. Good night. See you.